Welcome back. 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 Welcome back to Art Practice ASMR. Today is March 5th, 2019. And that means that it is my YouTube channel's first birthday. It also means that I have been drawing at least once a week for an entire year. And I feel like those are two very big occasions that are worth celebrating. So, I've decided to make this special video where I look back on the art and the videos I've made this year and talk about my favorites, talk about the ways I've improved, and maybe criticize them a little bit, and talk about how I should improve this year. So, let's get started. I'm gonna start this video off with my favorite things that I've made this year. And for art, there are two that I really like. The first is actually something that didn't appear in a video. It was my first Inktober submission. And since I was following the Creeptober prompts made by Omega Black, the prompt for the first day was curse. And so I did a play on words where instead of a magical curse, I had a cultist drop a vial of blood and yell, "Fuck." And that was his curse. And I still think that it is hilarious. And apparently some other people did too, because that became my second most liked piece of art on social media. Another thing that I really like was my first good anime sketch, and it was of Yuta from Punchline. And what I especially like about it is mostly how not terrible it looks, but also because I added color to it, and I didn't ruin it. I usually feel like I just destroy things with color, but that was the first time that I looked at something and thought, I actually made this look better. As for my videos, there is one in particular that I really consider my favorite. And chances are it might be how you discovered my channel. This video was my ASMR drawing kit from Game Over's video. And it's my favorite because it was my first time talking personally about something. And it was a really nerve-wracking video to make because I was talking about how the death of someone I really admire led me to discover someone who is currently a huge inspiration to me. And that person is Ross O'Donovan. And I had intended to tweet the video at him, and I eventually did after encouraging myself to do it. And I woke up the next day with a bunch of notifications on Twitter. Apparently Ross had seen the tweet, watched my video, and then made a tweet about how he thought the video was heartwarming, and it made me really happy to know that something I had made had a positive impact on someone who has become a major influence on my life and on my art career. So it was really cool to see that, and I'm just glad it happened. After talking about my favorites, I think I should talk about how I've been improving recently. And when I draw, I can't really get a sense of whether or not I'm improving. And honestly, I usually feel like I'm not getting anywhere, and that I'm just doing the same old thing I've always been doing. But recently I pulled out my drawings from my first video, and I compared them to my most recent drawings from my most recent video. And that's when it became very apparent that I have improved this year. It's just not necessarily in quality. I still make bad art, but you can tell that I've learned some technique and gained some skill. If you look at my old art, it's very lacking in line confidence. And line confidence is basically your confidence in your ability to follow through on a line. And my old art is very segmented and scratchy, and I use several shorter lines to make it look like I'm drawing one long line. And with my most recent art, it's clear that I've been getting better at not doing that. And I think it's because I've been making the conscious decision to erase lines that I don't think are confident enough. And honestly, I was really surprised to see that I actually had noticeable improvement this year. And I can't wait to see how I improve next year. I already have an idea of what I want to work on improving this year. And one of those is getting better at drawing every day outside of videos. I currently draw at least once a week, and I only do that for recording videos. And that's because I find it really easy to get discouraged from drawing, because I just feel disappointed in myself whenever I can't draw well. And I think I just need to get in the mindset that I'm a student and that I shouldn't expect the things that I draw to be good, and I should just draw for fun. But I think I just take it too seriously, and I need to stop doing that. And so I definitely want to be working on that, just having fun and draw every day. Another thing that I want to work on is becoming a more active part of the ASMR and art community. And I know that it's a really simple solution to that. All I have to do is tweet more and talk to people more. But as someone who's really socially anxious, I kind of have a hard time doing that, even when it's online. But I don't want my social media to just be a self-promotion art dump. I want it to be a place where I can interact with people. And so I have been trying recently, and I've been DMing an ASMR artist, and we're actually working on something that should be coming soon. So, not to hype it up, but expect something cool soon. But yeah, I think that's how I'm going to end this video. One last thing I want to say is, if you think that there's any way I can improve my videos, leave it in the comments, and I'll definitely give it some consideration and try to make my videos better. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for watching this year that I've been doing this YouTube channel. And I'd like to thank you for your support, and I hope that you continue to be supporting me. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.